What's poppin', Team JaDubb YouTube? Today's reaction video is gonna be a little different. You know how to switch it up just a little bit. So today we're gonna be reacting to let's see, my fault. Hope you're allergic to seafood, because it's a seafood. It's a food one. Today we're gonna be reacting to something about food. This is a food review. I like this guy who's doing a food review. He's really great at his food reviews, so I thought you guys should be watching it with me, you know what I'm saying? Team JaDubb got to be along for everything. So this one we're doing today is $1,000 seafood. He does $1,000 seafood challenge in Thailand, biggest in Bangkok. So about to watch that one. About to see what this $1,000 seafood looking like. It's already looking good, so let's get into it. So this is what we're doing, the $1,000 seafood challenge, Thailand, biggest in Bangkok. Click on that. Wait for this ad to go through real quick. If you're watching this video, hit that subscribe button, join Team JaDubb, and the rest of the links to all the social is down below.
In this video, I'll be attempting to spend over $1,000 on seafood here in Bangkok, Thailand. But first,
things look
back
good.
Bangkok is not
I don't know, because some of the things be looking like
most expensive
pets
city.
more than
And so today, in my
food,
effort to spend over $1,000, well, it's going to be quite a challenge. I always thought when I was younger, if I won the lottery, I would just eat so much seafood until I died. Now that I have so many of you hate watching my videos, I can finally afford to do something that crazy. Who's paying for it? Me, actually. Can I say something tragic?
Definitely hit that like button, share, subscribe. That's how we start getting the bread too, so we can go places.
And so I had to choose. Am I going to eat $1,000 of seafood, or am I going to get my baby daughter dentures? Sorry, baby. I'm going with the seafood. And right now, I'm headed to my first location.
That look good, though.
This morning, we're starting our adventure at Hong Bui Market. This market is famous for having seafood and seafood restaurants side by side. So any seafood that you can see in front of you, you can get cooked immediately by somebody. Another note about today, we're going to be having 3 levels of seafood experiences at 3 different price points. We're starting here, but then we're going to be going to the Ministry of Crab, and finally, we're going to be finishing at a restaurant where we're going to be having a Michelin star seafood experience. But while we're here, let's get to it. Hello, good sir. I should wear more protective footwear like this man right here.
You know it's good when they cook them right there for you.
They look delicious. They do not look expensive. My target today at this location is to spend about $200. That crab's not going to get it.
$200?
Oh, a sea snail with its heel right here protecting the entrance to its lair. What is inside? I want to unlock the secrets of the shell. But not today. Right here we have an array of mud crabs. Big, beautiful, juicy claws in front. But later we're going to be going to the Ministry of Crab, where we're going to find a colossal sized crab. It's going to be amazing. There are loads of bamboo lobsters.
See, crabs and shit, crabs and lobster, no problem. I don't care what they're looking. I'm
magnified it a little bit. It seemed bigger when it was in the water. That's why I do all my first dates in a pool. Right here we have something very special. This is a horseshoe crab. Now their underside is extremely creepy.
They be out there eating horseshoe crabs.
It's got 10 legs with tiny little claws at the end. It looks very disturbing. It's got little eyes in the front here. It can never see underneath its shell. It doesn't really know what's going on down there. Like me when I weighed 300.
Look, see, if you from them horseshoe crabs be all around the ocean and the beach and stuff. I didn't know people was eating them. That's crazy.
Pounds, no idea. Is this an expensive item? Let's find out. How much is this? It's interesting, but it doesn't cost that much money. I'm trying to spend $1,000 today on seafood. Maybe we'll circle back later. Boom, over here we have some less lively seafood specimens. This is great for a Valentine's gift or perhaps an anniversary. Well, that's cool.
I need some chips for this, dude.
Menage a trois plus 1. Right here we have something really
special. This part out real quick.
I've never seen a mantis prawn this freaking big in my life. It looks just like a mantis out of the water. You can see its big buggy eyes, its arms, its claws. It's got extra arms. It's got all these little flippy flaps, a tail on the bottom. These things can punch you and they can hurt you. The mantis shrimp are some of the most expensive seafood you will find in this market.
You see them teeth on the arms?
We're definitely going to get some mantis prawns and try them out. The Thai way. It's the Thai way or the hot.
Imagine that being in one of the beaches you went to out there. You don't even know. That joint start beating at your toes and joint there, bugging.
highway. Flopping her on there. Ooh, it's 0.475 kilograms. Yeah, it's a 1 pound prawn. I'm gonna get 4 of those, and that's a great start for the day. So right now we've got our first seafood course, the shrimp. I'm looking for one more thing. What has piqued my interest is these guys. This is the gooey duck.
What the fuck?
Could I see your largest gooey duck? The seafood
you're
has
bug.
to retrieve some seafood. He's gonna take the reach inside and pull out the absolute. I feel like it's not the biggest one. I think she's trying to give me the oldest one. Ooh, oh God, it's still active. This one's loaded. You gotta put the seafood before you weigh it. You gotta drain it of its life force. Come on, drain more. Trying to get more water out of there. Look at that shell. It outgrew it years and years ago. Meanwhile, it's got this whole appendage sticking out.
I would never eat that. That shit looks so gooey.
Especially in my hands. I've got home video, bad ideas, and a half a bottle of Jack Daniels. Moving on. I'm curious to see how much this weighs. Now, it weighs 1.3 kilograms, $173. Very expensive, and actually much more expensive than I expected. Maybe I should get a medium-sized one. Wait, this is medium-sized? What the hell? She said this is medium-sized. I don't know about that. I would say this is... It's very big. All right, folks, now that we have our seafood selected, it's time to get it cooking Thai style. Step 1, wait for the oil to get hot. Step 2, bring the shrimp over here. He's cutting them into tiny little pieces. Wow. I'm a little heartbroken. I kind of bought these guys.
Like that, Brody.
And now, look at them. There's nothing left to them. Meanwhile, I suspect our oil is ready. The time has come. He is putting the shrimp into the oil. Oh, yeah. Ooh, there's splattering, sputtering oil all over the place. Time has passed, the shrimp are finished. Now the shrimp go to the side, and he fires up the wok, baby. It's time to go to Flavor Town. We got chilies, garlic, and coriander hitting the wok, which has a nice slick of oil on top of it. Instantly, the smells, the aroma in here, it's so good. There's so many chilies. Next, he puts the shrimp inside. The chilies, they're killing me. 4 gigantic shrimp. He tosses them about. We have some soy sauce going on next. He hits it with a little bit of oyster sauce, sugar, salt, MSG, pepper, and that is all for now. Now he's back to flipping the prawns. He throws in some scallions next. From here, he's putting in garlic. And after a second...
Yo, he's chefing it up over there.
And that dish is ready to go. Boom. Our first course is right here. It is confusing.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
I want to say it's a masterpiece, but it's more like a masterpiece in the way that a Jackson Pollock painting is a masterpiece.
That looks good, though.
We continue a couple of corrections. First of all, not a mantis prawn, it's a mantis shrimp. Second, the price. I thought it was going to be much more expensive, but it turns out the live ones are much more expensive, and these are kind of medium priced. So the total price for everything you see here is this much. Right here. He's already plucked it
50
apart.
beans.
All you gotta do is break it open and grab some meat, baby. Today is gonna be an epic seafood adventure, and it all starts with this.
I don't know that.
Maybe I built
that didn't look like too much meat though.
That bite was okay. I ordered chili salt, but there's a lot more than chili and salt. It's definitely spicy, but there's an ton of garlic on here. The texture is a little bit mushy. It feels like it didn't cook all the way through.
See?
Oh, God. What's that, brother? There's some yellow part and maybe a poop vein. The muscle kind of turns purple instead of the typical orange you would see on other shrimp. It's more mushy. I'm going for the mid-section here.
Nasty.
Rip it open. Yeah, it is imbued with those delicious
That's nasty. That's what he's trying to say. He just ain't saying it on camera. That shit is nasty.
Dead. And who knows how long it's been in that styrofoam container. So from here, we're going to head to our second seafood, that giant gooey duck. We're going to head into the kitchen now and see
that chubby gooey duck.
What's your name?
Hit that subscribe button below, you know what I'm saying? Team JaDubb, let's grow every day.
Get a new iPhone 13 with an
Taiyang.
It's poppin' Taiyang.
Alright guys, right here I'm with
Better chef it down too. I don't even know what he got tripping there cooking like that. Hell no. Bro, I was not eating that. Ain't no way I'm eating that.
The chef brings it to a boil. Next, he peels off its outer skin.
Ooh, God.
The
outer layer. It's like
no.
a bris. Most NBA players know that move, huh?
And now for some invasive surgery. He removes the shell, revealing a naked gooey duck. He separates its long neck and slices it into thin strips. Finally, only the edible parts are placed on the plate. Time for some flavor. Step 1, heat up some oil, then garlic, lots of it.
He look like he about to make it look good though. Let's see how good he makes it look.
From there,
I still wouldn't eat.
And spring onion.
I mean, I don't know. If I was out there drunk, I might eat it though. Just because I'm out there.
Easily
Oh nah, see. If it's still gooey, I ain't eating it. It gotta be crunchy for me.
Why. Well, he barely
fry that joint down, Taiwan.
He's ready to take it out. And that is how you make gooey duck Thai style. Thank you. All right, folks, we have our second seafood course of the day coming in at around $173.
Damn!
It looks like a grenade went off in the gooey duck's house. As I dig through here, there are pieces of like the base of the ball of the clam where all the organs are housed. And then there's, you know, the phallus. Let's go for it. Texture-wise, he nailed it. It's not slimy. It's something right in between. It's got a tiny little bit of a punch to it. On the flavor side, not
hey, I don't know. I may just have to try it.
Sweetness to it that I really enjoy.
He made it look real good though.
This was going to be vicious. It just has a nice smoky, almost flavor to it. One thing that's awesome about that chef is he went off menu for us, so it's a bit of a new recipe he was trying to throw together. I think it's an accidental success. Me like it.
So far, we've spent $230 on seafood, but this
he only spent $230. Well, out of 1,000, that's cheap.
Up next, later, I'll be heading to an
I ain't spending
exclusive restaurant to try a massive creature infused with a bold Michelin-level ingredient coming in over $300. But first, we're heading to the Ministry of Crab. Wait, what?
Is it ministry?
Ministry.
Weird. Next, we're going to the Church of Crab and Latter-day Saints.
Ministry.
Let's move.
Ministry.
We have come to our second location for our second seafood experience here at
Ministry
the
of Crab.
I bet I went to the original one in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, I got to enjoy the Ministry of Crab sitting across from the owner. It was an incredible experience. Here, they have that same great giant mud crab experience, but since we're in Thailand, they also have a Thai option of preparation. We're gonna go inside and see how they make it here and see what the difference is.
How they make it here.
Crab. Let's move. Right here, we have all the crabs laid out in
damn, niggas got Crabzilla on there. I need Crabzilla.
Size of crab. Now, it goes all the way from this a half kilo to a small, medium, large, XL, that would be me, to the killer crab, the jumbo, the colossal, the OMG, and finally, the biggest crab you could possibly find, the Crabzilla.
I need me a Crabzilla.
Today, Harsha is going to be showing me 2 different types of seafood. We're going to build up to the crab, but they also have a Prawnzilla. Oh my God.
What the?
This is solid.
This humongous freshwater prawn weighs over 1 pound. Compared to a normal prawn, it's like a shrimp.
I think a prawn is a shrimp too, yeah.
But even the prawn is nothing compared to this big boy right here, Crabzilla.
Damn!
Oh my Lord. Take a look at that, my friends. Just one claw here would basically be a meal.
Oh, them claws.
4.4 pound mud crab flew in straight from Sri Lanka, and it is big. The chef said males pack more meat, while females come loaded with roe.
This mud crab is so big you could actually even eat the meat from inside its legs. Plus, it's got a giant carapace, a huge head full of deliciousness. Meanwhile, it's all about this right here. This is the most sweet, succulent, delicious part of the crab. There is one thing we need to mention. How much is this crab?
10,000.
$288.
Damn, I should have paused it so we could have
guessed.
guessed.
Very expensive, but it's
$288 for that crab.
We have a whole crab. The crab is going to steam for 15 minutes. While that's steaming, we're going to get started on the garlic chili prawn. Let's do it.
First, we put the extra virgin olive oil.
Yo, we still got to figure out what we're going to do for a mukbang.
Right here, we have chili flakes. It gives it a little bit of a stir. The smells in here are amazing. This angle is not, though. Next, we're going prawns. Ooh, look at these fatties. Just absolutely bathing in garlic and olive oil.
So now we put the chicken stock.
After 3 minutes, he reveals the prawns. From here, he gives him a little bit of a lip, and he puts the lid back on.
We're gonna season it with Kikkoman soy sauce.
And by now you can see all that chicken stock is actually cooked out completely, and what remains is velvety olive oil. Good, he gives it a little bit of a taste. Hold on, that's my food. The prawns are finished, and it's time to plate them up. Ooh, God, it looks so huge.
Gonna sauce on garlic on top.
And that is how you make the garlic chili prawn at the Ministry of Crab. All right, folks, course 1 has begun. It is a mega-sized mutant prawn. But before we jump in, let me tell you about the price. This is $100 worth of shrimp in front of me. I mean prawns, they're slightly different. It is an extravagant price, but it is an extravagant food. And we're gonna start with this. This is some traditional Sri Lankan bread. You got this sauce down here. You just hit it with a little bit of the bread and throw it back. Oh, it's spicy.
I don't even like bread, but I would have tasted it. That bread looks softer than a mouth.
All those organs that are inside the head have cooked out of the head, and they've blended with that olive oil, creating this kind of deep seafoody flavor. The tail, it has shrunk down a little bit, and this is what I was talking about. This yellow stuff, that's what's giving us that seafood flavor in that olive oil. That is what I call a jumbo shrimp.
Bro, that's a lobster, dog.
Wow, that, my friends, is Prawnzilla, walking around Bangkok, destroying large buildings. On the thick end, it's a little softer, a little gooier. On the thin side of the tail, a lot more bounce and a lot more bite to it. It's excellent, and it's the perfect appetizer for what's coming up next, Crabzilla. After a nice steaming, it looks absolutely perfect.
So we're gonna make it Thai couple crab. So we add some garlic and this Thai red chili. So this is the mixture of chicken stock, oyster sauce, and soy sauce.
Wow, what a combination. It's time to add the crab. Ooh, starting with that gigantic claw.
So now we put the Thai basil leaf.
Finally, we're gonna thicken this flavorful sauce with some cornstarch.
Boil it right and good, and then still throw in some seasoning, you know what I'm saying?
A ton of sweet crabbiness. Ooh, and spicy too. To plate it, he starts with a dollop of rice. He puts the carrot paste down first on the rice, holding it in place. And basically, he's reconstructing the crab, only upside down. And finally, he dumps that flavorful sauce on top. My gosh, what a masterpiece.
We put fried Thai basil. It's done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Everything we've done in this restaurant has built up to this moment. The final crab, $288.
That's almost $300 for a crab.
Great instincts from the camera guy there. Part of the reason I believe it costs so much is because they fly it here from Sri Lanka, but not only are they flying it, they have to keep it alive. They put it in first class. They're probably giving it whiskey sour every 2 hours. That being said, we're gonna find out if it's worth the price. What I prefer to start with is a body bite. Cheers. Oh yeah, that is the best bite today by far. And what's interesting about it is, yes, this is a Sri Lankan restaurant.
That did look good though. That did look good.
A more Thai recipe, especially with this fried Thai basil. Crispy. Meanwhile, if you're patient enough, there is a lot more stuff inside of there. The inter-body pieces. This will take a high degree of time and patience. It meats. So I'm getting garlic, I'm getting chilies, and I'm getting that natural sweetness from the crab at the same time as crab's gonna need multiple hip replacements. Ooh.
Open that claw, dog. What are you doing? Hurry up.
It's so big that it even has meat inside of the legs.
Damn.
Take out the tendon. Oh, yes, that's a whole quadricep right there.
Them crabs is healthy.
That's nice. Meanwhile, this is what we're really, truly after today. The star of the show, the giant claws. I'm gonna pull this apart and reveal, yes. This claw is so big, it has human teeth. Have you seen these? It's got molars. And then under here, this is the crab's natural habitat. Cheers. Oh yes, excellente. He also put a trifecta. He put in like oyster stock, chicken stock. It's like a sponge for all those Thai flavors he put in there. You can see the grain of the individual muscle fibers in here. I'm gonna stick my finger in there and just peel that meat out.
That's what I've been cooking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm really upset with it.
Hijacking a plane with people on it, I don't get it. Hijacking a plane full of mud crabs, semi-justified. It's this right here. I love it. Perhaps we have peaked early today, but it's hard to say because I've spent a lot of money. That said, so far today we have spent this much money on seafood, but I plan to spend
$618
over
already. Okay, you almost had $1,000.
We're going to a fine dining seafood restaurant that is Michelin rated. Is it going to top this? Let's head there now and find out. At last, we've come to our final destination. Right behind me, Sipon Seafood. This is a very unique concept and something you won't find a lot. It's not a normal restaurant. You have to book, and they have only 3 rooms.
You gotta book before. And they only got 3 rooms.
And it's always a private experience with 1 or maybe maximum 2 chefs in the kitchen making things happen. Today, we have 2 dishes we're looking forward to and 1 massive creature from the ocean that we're gonna go inside and discover soon. But first, we're gonna meet the chef who's gonna be cooking up all the food for us today. Right here, I'm with the owner's son. He is a chef and his name is Tony.
I'm Tony, sir.
Nice to meet
What's
you.
up, Tony?
Show me around.
You about to cook for us today, Tony?
Actual people in it.
Better be good,
the
too.
customers are still here. That's awkward.
This room like for
Bro, they really got a whole house just
12
just
person.
for
Right now it's
food. Like, that's dope.
4. So you're going to eat. Enjoy your
Exclusively.
meal. I'll be here.
Sure.
They get everything on the EBT.
Okay, great. Wow, so it's really like a house.
This one, another room for 20 person.
Inside this room,
Damn.
what makes it most notable, I guess, is that there's a giant ship where you eat, and inside the ship there are exotic sea creatures like
That's
the sea
dope.
turtle. This is
That's
not
dope.
where I'm
Imagine
eating. There's
eating
one
that.
more room. Okay, we're going back downstairs. So now on the way to the last room, we're actually walking through the kitchen. Right here, the smallest room, most cozy, meant for 6 people. This is where I'm gonna be dining today. So, we've seen the restaurant, now let's meet the food. Right now we're in the kitchen and we have 2 different types of seafood that we're gonna be trying today. First of all, a big pomfret. Can you tell me, where is this pomfret from?
Looks like a piranha.
This is seafood pomfret from south of Thailand.
I thought you were gonna say from the
pomfret.
local aquarium.
Nah,
From the zoo.
I'm a hunter too.
Then we have
so
another
I'll be knowing all
guy.
that.
This massive beast, where is this one from?
From Australia.
Australia has lobsters
Australia.
like
That's
this?
I was gonna say Australia too.
pound lobster that he's going to be cooking up in a Thai style. Let's get to it.
Yo,
so we
that's
got
a
our guy
big
right
ass
here, the giant
claw,
lobster,
man.
and he is heading over to meet the Punisher. This is the Punisher. Oh wow, he's getting
That definitely already beats that
He
fight.
starts by removing the tail. Oh, the lobster trying to get a little.
Did you see that?
Revenge. Right here, you can see the tail lobster trying to get a little. He starts by removing the tail.
Yo!
The lobster trying to get a little.
That was crazy.
Right here, you can see the tail split in half, and that is a lot of meat, my friends.
While the Punisher
that's
does
hella
his thing, the chef turns to the silver pomfret. First, he places the fish
silver
scored
pomfret
on both
is what I
sides
meant to
into the
say.
steamer. After 30 minutes, the juicy fish is perfectly cooked and ready to plate. Now for the flavor. I've been told this is the chef's secret sauce, boiled for 10 hours. He separates the sauce from its ingredients,
for 10
heats it in
hours.
the pot, and places a strainer on top.
He boiled
It's the
that sauce for
weirdest
10
thing
hours.
I've ever seen. Next, the vegetables. Hit the
Dedication.
wok with a bit of oil, then toss in everything at once. String onions, julienne ginger, chili peppers, and ginkgo seeds. Add a bit of Chinese liquor, a quick flip, and it's ready. Sauce first, then the veggies. Finally, he garnishes it with Thai celery, and this masterpiece is ready to be escorted to the table.
In a moment, I'm going to be eating a giant 8-pound lobster, but first, a giant silver pomfret that weighs 6 pounds. I'm told that the more common
That fish is
in
6
Thailand is
pounds.
the black pomfret. This is the silver pomfret. This is a more rare fish. This one here is coming
Okay,
in
that
at
does look good.
$227. I think we might
Never
go
mind.
over $1,000. I want to peel
Never mind.
back some of this vegetation to reveal that beautiful fish. Oh, yeah. That is a massive chunk of pomfret meat. So I want to hit it with a little bit of the sauce, a little bit of ginger. Let's go for it. Slightly flaky, the skin very fatty, super delicious. So actually the silver pomfret is
I would've beat that
being
down.
one of the few non-fishy fish. And I can tell you something, when I eat it, not fishy, but a little mushy, kind of sticky on the teeth. That said, the flavors all around it, outstanding. And then you've got this sauce, what's even in it? Oh wow, that's absolutely delicious. Savory, sweet.
See, I already look good. I already know.
Serious.
You could
Don't
just
ask
look
me
at
what's in
something.
it. The chef
Sometimes you
won't
really
tell
know if it's
anybody.
good
I
or
don't
not.
know, actually.
That joint like
So the
it.
pomfret is expensive, but the lobster, it's gonna be the most expensive thing we'll try all day. Now that whole lobster has been reduced a little bit.
How much do we think the lobster was? I'm going with the lobster was $420.
Oh, he says no.
No.
I'm gonna
Yes,
get
it
him fired
is.
from his own job.
600.
And his dad owns the place.
I'm saying the lobster was
He puts some
600
cornstarch
because he said it's the
into
most
the body
expensive
of
thing
the
about all
lobster.
day.
And last, he starts by putting the head in the oil. He is spooning the hot oil over the lobster head. He gives it a little
Oh,
bit of
he's
a flip.
frying
and
that,
color
G. I
and
never
change
seen a lobster
dramatically.
fried before.
It is time for the lobster head to come out and drip dry. Now he's taking the claw, he's putting
Oh.
some warm cornstarch around it. That's gonna make
He
it
a little
nice
bit
and
black.
crunchy, like a battered fish and
He
chips.
threw that nigga
Next,
in
the
the
small
fryer,
claw
dog.
slides in, and the big boy.
Now that's coming soon. I definitely gotta fry me a lobster.
And finally, we're getting to the tail. Give it a little bit of a coat of cornstarch and toss it in. He's watching it like a hawk. After just about a minute, he takes the tail out, and it looks like that. Meanwhile, we're building a plate over
Scrum
here. We got a
delicious.
head, and we've got 2 claws situated next to each other. And here the tail joins the
I'm saying
party.
the lobster
Now
was
the
600.
knuckles or
What
the
you guys think?
forearms join the platter, and the last piece makes the platter complete. This is a giant fried lobster,
That might be
but
a
it needs
stretch,
a little
though.
bit of
Yellow curly.
The chef starts off with this pre-made yellow curry sauce, a rich, creamy blend of milk, yellow curry powder, soy sauce,
been mixing
oysters,
for
sugar,
80
and
days.
butter.
He puts the yellow curry sauce into a blazing hot wok. He puts in a little bit of milk. The aroma.
We need one of
in
them
here
pans. I
is
need one of them
amazing.
pans, yo.
It is sweet. It's sugary. I love it.
They're doing
Finally,
everything in that
yellow
one pan.
curry going atop the entire gigantic 8-pound lobster.
Not finished yet. I have to put whipped cream.
What is happening?
Whipped cream.
He's literally putting whipped cream on top. What?
Yes.
And then now you're putting.
Thai Ferrari.
Wow.
Stove.
I feel like I'm in a
I don't
fever
even
dream.
want
That's
it.
amazing. I can't wait to try this out. Everything we've done today has built up to
They
this
put
moment.
whipped cream
Me
on a
alone
lobster?
in a room with this lobster.
That's
a
wild.
private room. The lobster.
I'm not paying for that.
I've
man.
never seen anything like this when
That's
eating
all
curry.
fresh.
It smells like caramel popcorn,
I'm not
which is a
paying for
wild
that,
flavor
dude.
profile to have with a giant lobster, but it's quite fitting for this giant dollop of whipped cream, which has gone a little bit flat. The obvious place to start with this would be
I hate
here,
whipped
a
cream.
fried lobster tail, and it's been coated with some of that curry. This is so strange. I'm gonna pull it off the fork and handle this by
Put
hand. Let's
more
go for
whipped
it.
cream on it. Oh, the slurper was crazy. That was crazy work right there.
I think I just won my taxes.
Oh yeah?
Hit
I
that
just switched
subscribe
from
button
TurboTax
down
to
below.
H&R
Join
Block.
Team
It was so
JaDubb.
easy.
Let's
You
grow
mean I don't have
all
to
the
go back
time.
through all
He might have liked it though.
People might
He
think
looked
I'm
like he liked
always
it.
in the background giving you tissues or other.
I'm not
just in my
eating
hotel
no
room.
whipped cream on my seafood.
I don't
I don't
hate that.
care
It's
what
a
it
strange
is.
combination, but it tastes amazing. It's salty. You're getting the natural sweetness from the lobster.
I may try it
Euphoria.
now.
Really,
I don't
this is
know.
a Roselle Supreme confectionery
No,
topping.
I don't-
I thought
that's
this was
wild.
the first time
That's
he ever
wild.
made this, and then next year he's definitely off the Michelin whatever. But it turns out he's made this before. The only thing left to do is to have Calvin try it. Lobster, yellow curry sauce, a little bit of professional whipped cream. Oh, there you go, Calvin. God.
I don't even know if I'm feeding my brother.
That's a big bite. That was too big
You
of a
got to
bite.
get up yourself, G. I'm gonna be real with you, G. I'll spray the whipped cream on top
No,
for
for
you.
you,
Seeing what's in your hand, but
Yeah. Yeah. Calvin, what do you think?
It's not so much of a sauce, more like a glaze. Whipped topping is not natural. There's no dairy in there. That is all preservatives and lecithin. But the sweetness from the whipped cream and that super umami punch sauce.
that umami, you see, it's that umami.
Is this a new flavor profile that we've never had before?
Oh, that? Yeah. It's a brand new flavor profile. The lobster, it weighs 8 pounds. The price, $346.
Damn,
By
I was
far
off.
The most expensive
I
thing
was
we have
a half
tried today.
off, know
It's
what I'm
hard to
saying?
say
It was
if
almost
it's worth
there.
it. I mean, this is a
346,
once in
okay.
a lifetime culinary experience and something I will remember forever.
Damn
This
near
morning, as I lamented
$400
the fact
though.
that my child was born without teeth,
saying?
I also set a goal for myself. A day to eat over $1,000 of whatever I
Did he
want.
eat-
from
he
the
didn't eat
ocean
over
here in
$1,000
Thailand, and I have
though.
done that. Time to add up the price and face the consequences.
He did? I hate numbers. I'm gonna be real with you.
Boom!
But
Today
I
I
don't.
started out with the mission of spending over $1,000 on seafood here in Bangkok. And I tried to do that at 3 different locations. We started at the local market. A very
See
humble
what? So you
origin
gonna say he got
story
one more.
where I had
No way
2
he
different
did.
types of seafood that added up to this amount of money. Cha-ching, it's on the screen probably. And then we went to
Tired.
the Ministry of Crab.
Tired.
Wow, 2 different dishes. All of that together, this much. Cha-ching, it's on the screen. And then we
Bro, them
went to
shrimp
one
was
final
lobsters,
location.
man.
It's like some guy's house. We got 2 dishes there and they cost this much. Cha-ching. Did we indeed spend over $1,000 on seafood? The answer is yes, my friend. We spent $1,199.
Oh, snap!
And I was doing research. It turns out babies, they're born without teeth. It's normal. So I'm feeling doubly happy. Throughout the day, I tried 6 different seafood dishes. I want to tell you right now which
They
one was
all
my
looked
absolute
good.
favorite. It was the giant lobster that was topped with whipped cream. There was something innovative
crazy
and
that was his
playful
favorite.
about the
See,
recipe.
mine's,
that
I don't
really-
know.
The giant
Let's see.
Throughout the day, I tried 6 different seafood dishes. I want to tell you right now which one was my absolute favorite. It was
Damn it. Yo, dog.
And I was doing research. It turns out babies, they're born without teeth. It's
I was
normal.
trying to say which
I'm
one I
feeling
was my
doubly
best.
happy. Throughout the day, I tried 6 different seafood dishes.
Alright, so look. This one, it looked good. I would still eat it just because, but I would try the alive one because he said his was dead. So I would have tried mine alive on that one. This one was that big wobble whatever thingy. No, because it still looked gooey once they threw it in a little oosey-assy. I mean, nah. The 2 shrimp that look like lobster, I would have beat down 5 of those off the rip. The crab, the Crabzilla was crazy. I like that one. I would have definitely ate that one for sure. The lobster, if you put the whipped cream on, I'm not paying for it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And if someone's $400, I'd be like, nah, it was good, but I didn't ask for whipped cream. You know what I'm saying? And that fish definitely look good. And the veggies, you know, veggies is always good for you, and they know how to put them veggies. Look at every one of these got some type of something with some veggies up in it. You know what I'm saying? So you know they be out there eating healthy. So, but my rating out of all these, I would have definitely went with the. Damn, that's a hard choice because that crab had mad up in there, but this one had it up in the tail, the claws, but that cream was crazy. The fish was. I would have went with the lobster. Mine would have been the lobster too. I don't know why else prices was. I would have went the lobster too. That was a lot. That's a lot of food in that one lobster. But for $400, I ain't doing that.
I want to tell you right now which one is my absolute favorite. It was the giant lobster that was topped with whipped cream. There was something innovative and playful about the recipe that I really enjoyed. So that was the $1,000 seafood challenge.
like that, though.
I have gout now. But if we did this challenge somewhere else, where do you think we should do it? Let me know your thoughts downstairs in the comments. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Time to go fishing in the...
Alright, so that's the end of that reaction video. Tell me what you guys think about that. if you was out there, would you spend $1,000 like that on seafood? And which one was your favorite? I think my favorite plate definitely, well, I just told you guys, it definitely was the lobster. But now thinking about it, they all would have been good to me. So tell me what you guys' favorite plate was, and tell me what other ones I should do reactions to. We're gonna be switching it up a lot more. And I don't know if I would have spent $1,000 like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, that was a lot. But I mean, he did get good proportions of food, so he definitely got his money worth, if you ask me. So, but yeah, a lot more coming soon. Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button. Join Team JaDubb, and let's grow it up.